Welcome back. Thank you for joining me. This is Andre with Yup, I Said It. Guys, please do me a huge favor. I want you to like, subscribe, and share my videos. But most importantly, would you please turn on your bell notifications if you're watching this so that you can get the latest videos and updates. I've got a lot of great content, but you're not getting the notification. Your notifications aren't on. How do you get the videos? I was back and forth with YouTube yesterday, and they informed me that 76% of my viewers don't have their notifications turned on. So there are random people watching my videos, but they don't get the new ones, and I'm not getting my videos shown. So that would be a really big favor, guys, if you would go ahead and do that. Again, hit the bell notification, the bell icon, and hit select all so that you get all of my latest content. If you like it, of course. If you don't, I mean, kick rocks. I got a pretty good video for you today, okay? And it comes from no other than the Golden Girls or the Cackling Hens on The View. They decided to bring Charlamagne to their show today because he's not going to be supporting Biden, or is he? We all know the answer to that, okay? Because Charlamagne can't bring himself to the truth all the way because he'll get canceled, fired, and everything else that comes along with being on the left. So he won't change his mind. He's a Stephen A. Smith simp, basically. The View is going to hound him about voting for Joe Biden because he's had such a large platform. And he wants everybody to call him Charlamagne the God. I don't think you should ever call him Charlamagne the God ever. His real name is actually Leonard. Okay, we should call him Leonard. That's his mom. His mom gave him the name Leonard. Okay, so I think this is to be expected because The View, they'll only have you on their show if you agree with them, period. And if you don't agree with them, you're probably about to get roasted and toasted, okay? If you don't agree with The View and you went on there just to roast and toast them. But Charlamagne, who actually called himself stupid, he said, I may be one of those stupid people I'm writing about in my books. So you should have to listen to these people and they'll tell you exactly what they're all about and what they believe about themselves. I don't know any real men that walk around calling themselves stupid. Charlamagne actually says that in the clip I'm about to show you, and how he is still going to be supporting Sleepy Joe, Jim Crow, Beijing Biden. I still don't understand. Like, now, if you've been following Charlamagne, if you've been keeping up with the things he's been saying, because he has a large platform, there's the only reason why we even pay attention, because we're trying to wake people up. That's our job, because everybody's lying, and the elites have no idea what's actually really going on in the streets because they're too damn rich to understand what's happening, and spoiled. They're very spoiled group of people. But because he has a large platform, we have to keep on doing these videos to show you that everybody doesn't think this way. All black people don't think like Charlamagne or Leonard. Okay, you just don't think like that. We understand that if you got a business and somebody's not producing the result that you're paying for, which we would be the business owner, the American people are the business owners, and the government, they would be the employees that we hire that are doing a terrible job. If you did that, if you hired people to do a terrible job, you realize that you weren't getting your money's worth. They were just taking up more of your time, lying to you every time they had a chance, then you would probably fire them. Okay. But some people just have a hard time firing other people because they feel sorry for them. They probably feel sorry for Joe Biden. But anyway, we're going to jump right into the clip. I'm going to let Charlamagne, I'll tell you exactly how delusional he is. And The View is going to love him after this. And whoever else they can get on the show to pander to the black and brown people.
Absolutely. Now, you write that you're convinced we're living in a time with more stupid people than ever. And
I might be one of them, but
no.
Did you hear that? I might be one of them. That's what he said. He wrote in his book that he's convinced that we're surrounded by stupid people, and he said, I might be one of them. Thanks for letting us know, Charlamagne. We had no idea.
But what has convinced you of that other than Marjorie Taylor Greene?
I can't let him do that to Marjorie Taylor Greene, first of all. All right, so coming after Marjorie Taylor Greene, it's like, it's so stupid to me, okay? Like first of all, it's just the only way I can explain it. It's just stupid. If you listen to what Marjorie Taylor Greene has been talking about, just not funding wars, hello? We got a big problem with that right now in our country. We don't want to fund wars. Okay, this is the reason why people are dying. Okay, so when they come out and they tell you that, they're literally saying, we don't care about wars. We just don't like the person saying these things. If she were black and she were saying it, then we might go along with it. Do you see how dangerous these people are? Crazy. Okay, these women they're very crazy, man. All right, they don't understand their delusion. They're stuck in a perpetual delusion, and they really don't get it. I'm really convinced that they don't understand what's going on. We lose brain cells when we have to watch these women because they don't understand the damage that they're doing. They understand that Charlamagne has a large platform. He's called himself stupid already, and he's only been talking for a couple of minutes, not even a minute, not even 2 minutes. Okay, so they understand that they don't have the intelligence, but their feelings are what we're talking about right now. So take a listen. Just pay close attention here, and we're going to check it.
Just because I feel like, nobody cares about facts anymore. Nobody cares about actual data. Everything is about opinions and narratives and your feelings. And you have really smart people, actually intelligent people that have doctor in their name and PhD. And even they're all about opinions and,
Yeah, just because, by the way, that you have a DR in front of your name or some sort of degree, it almost is like we can't trust you. You're the main ones we can't trust, okay? Because you went to school and you got liberalized and you got indoctrinated and you think you're really, really smart. But like you said, and I agree that all these people just have opinions. That's all they have. Okay, their feelings get intertwined, and you can't even see reality. And you see, the war is not here in the United States. We got a different kind of war here in the United States, but there are literally children getting smoked. Okay, and I don't like to say it like that, but that's exactly what's happening. All right, and we're funding it, okay? So Marjorie Taylor Greene is staunchly against that. So are the MAGA extremists, like they like to call us. We don't want perpetual wars. We don't like seeing innocent people dying. That's why Trump said he would eliminate the war. He would stop the war in 24 hours. These people are crazy, okay?
Narratives in their feelings as opposed to what the actual, facts are.
What the data shows. Well, since this book is all about having real conversations, let's get to it. Mm-hmm. Let's get real. Now, you have a massive platform reaching millions of listeners, and you and I have talked about this before.
You and I talked about this before, Charlamagne. Remember what I told you that you got to be able to control these people. You have to tell them what to do, Charlamagne. You got a large platform now. We've made you filthy rich, Charlamagne. Don't you forget that now. You can easily have this taken away. Now, you have to tell them that they have to vote for the Democrats no matter what, because they're the party that are for the people now, right?
You endorsed Joe Biden back in 2020. But this time around, you say you're not going to endorse anybody. Charlamagne, now is not the time, in my opinion, to sit this one out.
Yeah. I didn't say that. I never said I was sitting it out.
What you gonna do?
Now, Charlamagne, Auntie Sonny wants to know what you gonna do now, Charlamagne. You know, she used to be a slave owner. She had her family was slave owners, Charlamagne. Don't forget about that now. But she need to tell you what to do. That's why she got to get you in here and let you know what to do, because you don't know what to do with your platform, Charlamagne. You's a black man. You can't think for yourself. Remember? I'm
definitely voting in November, but what I like to focus on is issues, not individuals. When you
why not endorse?
Issues. She cut him right off as soon as he said, what I like to get into is issues. Boom, you see the hand? You see the hand come out? That's a light, I'm about to slap you. That's what that is. My mom is from the hood. I know what that is. I can't slap you because you're a grown man, but I'm going to put my hand out there, let you know, no, you can't do that. See, she's telling me you can't do that, Charlamagne. You can't vote on issues now. You can't. It doesn't matter what the destruction is happening. It doesn't matter the cost of everything, Charlamagne. Now, you are rich and elite. You got responsibility to tell these people. It don't matter if you can't afford a loaf of bread or eggs, Charlamagne. Only thing that matters is that we keep the orange man out of office now, Charlamagne. He's the racist one. Remember what they said on the news?
Endorse.
Huh?
Why not endorse Biden?
Because if I'm sitting here telling my listeners that, you have somebody out there who is a threat to democracy, you have somebody out there who said they want to, suspend the Constitution to overthrow the results of an election. You saw this person, try to lead an attempted coup of this country. And I'm telling people that this guy is a threat to democracy. Have you ever read Project 25? There's only 2 candidates out there. So if I'm saying that about this individual, the choice is clear, right? And I saw...
See, what Charlamagne is doing right now is so cowardly. He doesn't want to tell them that he wants to support Joe Biden. All right. But because everything that he just now said, that's actually what Joe Biden is doing. Okay? That's actually what Joe Biden is doing. They're scared that Charlamagne could switch any minute. That's what they're scared of because he has a large platform. But platforms are not going to matter anymore because people are hip to your games. You might get a few people to go ahead and vote for you based on Charlamagne's bald head and his breakfast show club and how popular it is. But people are not stupid, honey. Everybody doesn't have a breakfast show club. Everybody doesn't have a view show. All right. Everybody doesn't have the time to do all that talking that you guys do and lying that you do. But people aren't stupid as you think they are. And that's what they're scared of. They're scared that people are waking up and that, they're going to have to control these people. And they have to try to get people like Charlamagne to do it. This is sick, man. It's sick because they know that they can manipulate people with how famous they are. Absolutely ridiculous. It's not going to work this time. It's not going to work.
I've seen y'all do this on The View before. I saw y'all do this to Killer Mike when he was on The View, and Killer Mike literally sat here and said, hey, I supported Keisha Lance Bottoms. I supported Ralph Warnock. I supported John Ossoff, right, in Georgia. And he said, you should support the people that I've supported. You should support the person who the people I've supported are supporting.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
That's y'all.
Yeah, why would you do that? Why would you just support somebody because somebody else is supporting them? I don't support Trump because a lot of people are supporting him. Okay. See, they don't understand that individually we support Trump because of the policies that he will be protecting, the policies that he'll be putting in place, rather. Okay. There are individual policies like closing the border. Okay. That's a big policy for most people. Why? Because it affects a lot of people on the bottom. Okay. That are trying to do things legitimately, that are trying to, start a business, that are really trying to, it'll cripple your business. See, the government, they have a big plan to do that. That's what they want to do, cripple your business. They make it really hard, especially in blue states. They make it really hard for you to have business. I went through that myself in Maryland. A lot of regulations they have on businesses, okay? So Charlamagne and The View, they don't understand any of that. They have no idea. They don't know what a loaf of bread costs. They don't care because all that stuff adds up and it matters when we're talking about running the business and expenses and things like that. The cost of everything, supply and demand, these are very important when you're a business owner. When you could be cleaning windows, you could be washing toilets, you could be doing whatever kind of business you do, as long as you created a job for yourself or done a business for yourself. These people won't get any of that. Okay, so. Again, when he starts talking about the issues, they cut him right off. Why? Because this is what matters to most of America, and they know that. They know it.
Opportunity to say, well, clearly he's talking about President Biden. Why do y'all need us to say this if we don't feel comfortable saying it?
No, it's not that we need you to say it, but I think other folks need to hear because, one of the things I'm sorry, I just jumped you, I'm sorry, but one of the things that we've been talking about is the fact that getting facts out through the media seems to be very difficult.
I feel like I just feel some.
Because the media doesn't tell you facts, okay? They said Fox News is lying all of the time. Okay, that's a lie. Okay, I'm telling you who's lying all the time, MSNBC. All right, who's race hustling, MSNBC, all day long. All right, they got a story every single day. They got a new story of a new lie that they're trying to push on people to get them to hate Donald Trump. If you hate Donald Trump by now, if you still hate Trump, there's something wrong with your brain. Okay. There's something wrong with your brain. You've been manipulated. You've been gaslit by the mainstream media. Listen, they're not the beholders of truth. The mainstream media, just because the media tells you something, that does not mean that it's true because you heard it on the news, okay? Because these people are watching the news. That's why they don't know what's really happening. They can't even go out in the streets and talk to people and really find out why people are hurting. They can't because they're too famous, okay? They'll get swarmed and bombarded with signing autographs, okay? For what? For lying? For being on shows like this? Okay, it's absolutely nonsense. All right, it's absolute nonsense that they have to get celebrities to come out. They have to find somebody. Quick, hurry up! Trump's almost win. He's going to win.
Facts.
Yeah.
Yes,
but
we need you to do it on your show.
Well, the reality is I think both candidates are trash. So because I'm
which is untrue. Okay, they only vote for Trump. Oh, I'm sorry. They only will not vote for Trump because of what the mainstream media has been perpetuating, the lies and the propaganda. That's the only reason why people like Charlamagne won't vote for Trump and won't put his endorsement on Trump, is because he's scared of the backlash. He's scared somebody at the top's going to destroy his show. Okay, that's how they are. They're very hateful. Instead of debating you, instead of debating the facts, no, it's just let's do the feelings again. Let's do let's believe what the mainstream media is saying. You got to get out of that circus. They're lying to you. Okay, they're lying to you. Charlamagne knows that they're lying to him. He knows that what they're saying is. So if anytime they come and run cover for Biden, they're lying. So they're propping up Biden, but they're destroying Trump at the same damn time. Okay, somebody has to be lying, Charlamagne, but somebody has to be telling the truth. It's something sinister in the backdrop is going on, Charlamagne. Hello, all right. Something sinister is going on. Anytime the same people that are lying to you are propping up somebody and saying this is the guy that you need, they're literally doing that to Charlamagne right now. Leonard's getting harassed by The View about who he wants to put his vote behind. These women, we already know how crazy they are. Okay, we already hear the talking points. I did a video not too long ago when O.J. Simpson passed away, how they thought it was okay because Joy Behar didn't even catch what Sonny was saying right on the show. And she thought it was okay that because white police officers kill black people, that it was okay for O.J. Simpson to do that. Okay. These people are absolutely nuts. And I hope people are starting to really wake up and see, I don't see how anybody watches this show other than to make fun of it, really.
But I am going to vote in November, and I'm going to vote my best interest, and I'm going to vote who I think, can preserve democracy. So if I think both candidates are trash and I don't feel like, endorsing one, would you rather me endorse an individual or endorse the fact that, hey, we need to go out here and protect democracy?
And by the way, I think it's incredibly powerful to use your platform just to draw the contrast. I actually tend to agree that I don't think an endorsement is somehow more powerful than reminding folks the other person tried to overturn our democracy.
She's there to play the mind game. Okay, she poses as a Republican. She's not a Republican. Okay, she's not. She wants to pretend, and she's so deceitful. She wants you to pretend that she's a Republican and a conservative on this show to show you that you can be on both sides, but when you can't, okay, you can't. But that's her job. So when someone's on the fence, she's running for cover. She's running cover here, trying to sway it back over. I agree with you. I'm more conservative, but still. Now listen to what she's going to say, because these people are so deceitful. Don't be deceived, guys.
That breaks through, but I want to ask you because you're kind of one of these, we call them double haters. I don't like to use the phrase, but
double haters,
like not thrilled with Biden or Trump. And
I've never heard of that. Like the chicken fried.
I called it.
I thought that was just called being an American nowadays. When you look at the polls, people don't seem to be too pleased with either one of them.
And I'm right there with you. So you've called this a race between crooks, cowards.
She's not right there with him. She's on Biden's side. Okay, they're trying to do the work on him to convince him, get him in front of the ladies. Okay, let them harass the living crap out of him until he bends the knee to Biden, and he will. Charlamagne will definitely go and vote for Biden. He's already saying the threat to democracy. All right, that's their favorite chant there. When we already know we live in a republic. Okay, so these people are going to try their best to get as many of celebrity on their show to agree with what they're saying according to the numbers of subscribers on their platform. Basically, that's all they're doing.
Cowards in the couch.
That's
and
right.
You say Democrats are losing the messaging game.
But let's be clear about who I say are the crooks. I say Republicans are the crooks. Mm-hmm. I say Democrats are the cowards. Mm-hmm. And I say the couch is voter apathy. Mm-hmm. And I feel like, right now it looks like, voter apathy may win. But whose fault is that? Is that our fault or is it the candidates?
Well, and I'm curious at this juncture, 6 months out, who do you think wins?
Oh, I have no idea. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's a toss-up at this point. Mm-hmm. I really don't know.
It's not a toss-up, guys. Okay, first of all, don't let these people convince you that somehow Joe Biden has any chance of winning the 2024 election. He has no chance. Okay, all of his media buddies have turned against him continually. Donald Trump's court cases are falling apart. We thought we was going to get Trump. One of these cases was going to take him down. He was just going to be ruined to oblivions and never show his face in this town again. But it never happened. Why? Because they've been lying to you. Okay, I can't wait till the truth starts to really come out and you guys find out that these people have been lying, and now they're going to pretend like they didn't know any better. That's their next trick. Okay, I can tell you that right now. They're going to pretend like they didn't know. They didn't know that all this was going on. And it's hard to believe it. They set it all up. But now they have to leverage it out so they don't lose their subscribers and lose their followers. You see how that works? That's exactly what they're doing, okay?
I think the person who goes out there and probably energizes their base the best at this point. And, you know, when you look at somebody...
Energizes their base. A monkey could see this. 100,000 people in New Jersey, okay? Come on, guys. People are not stupid, okay? I don't care if you're a billionaire, all right? If you don't work for one of these phony networks, if you're a billionaire, you do not want to lose any more money that you've already lost, especially to fund 2 wars, okay? A lot of people are stepping down. A lot of people are getting caught. A lot of things are coming to the light if you're really paying close attention. Listen to these people.
Like President Biden, it feels like his base is pretty pissed off at him for a number of reasons.
Help him out.
Well, no, look, I actually...
Help him out.
Help him stop a war. He's not going to do that. There's too much money involved going to the military industrial complex. But these women have no idea about that. They don't even care.
Well, I want to ask you something, because when you talk about crooks, we know that. We've talked about the Republicans ad nauseum here. But when you say the Democrats are cowards, how could Democrats show more courage right now in a way that speaks to you?
By doing what
Stop funding wars and closing the borders. That's how you can do it, basically, you know.
Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett did to Marjorie Taylor Greene the other day, I think Michelle...
This guy's such a wimp. I'm sorry, I can't watch any more of this. We should never take advice from any of these people. They'll have you in a world of trouble. I hope everybody learned that, okay, for this last election. I hope everyone learned that. Our country can do much better if we stop listening to the likes of these people, man. All right? If you follow The View, look at a couple of the episodes, you can see that they talk nothing but bull crap, okay? Just absolute ridiculousness, man. The lawfare that's going on in New York right now is just so. First of all, it's very unconstitutional. Second of all, they have real criminals on the streets that they're letting out of jail, okay, for dismembering people when they clearly have evidence to convict a lot of these people. A lot of homeless people are running around on their streets in New York, okay? California, same way. Nothing but homeless people. Don't let them fool you to think that California is still a beautiful place. It's not. Okay, it's ran down. Businesses are shutting down, and it is worse than what they tell you on mainstream media. It's a lot worse. Trust me, I've seen the videos. All this information is out there. That's why we come out and do these videos, so we can tell you what we see. Now, if you're smart and you don't trust the mainstream media, okay, you use discernment to figure out who's telling the truth, and then you do your own research to find out what's actually true. That's very possible right now. This is an information warfare that we're having. All right, it's a fight over the truth, and the enemy's not going to give up. Okay, Satan is not going to give up lying. Okay, you can forget about that. He's the father of lies, is what the Bible says. All right, so when you have these people coming out telling you what to do, that's when you know that we need to put a stop to it, and we need to do the opposite of what they're telling you. All right, we know who's on the side of law and order. All right, it is very possible to weaponize an entire justice system against a presidential candidate, as we can see. It's being done right now. And as I said, is the mainstream media propping up one person, and they've been lying for a very long time, ever since you were a kid. All of a sudden, they're going to tell the truth? No, they're not. They're not telling the truth. They're not going to do it. They're not going to start telling the truth. All right, so they've been lying this entire time, and people are going to find out. They're waking up. Guys, please like, share, and subscribe. This has been Yup, I Said It. Again, please like, share, and subscribe, but also hit that bell notification. So critical for me. You would help me tremendously so you can get these new videos I'm putting out. I'm working very hard on these videos, and I'm putting out dozens of videos, and I'm becoming less inspired. And the reason why is because I talked to YouTube, and they said that, look, guy, 76% of your viewers are not out of 6,000, almost 6,170 subscribers. Only 129 of you guys have the notification turned on. So you're not getting the videos. You might want to get the videos. So if you're a newcomer to this channel, please, that's the first thing you need to do is hit that bell notification and hit all so that you can get the videos every day. All right, so I'm going to be working and saying a lot about that because it's fairly important. Guys, I love you. Thank you so much for joining me. This has been Yup, I Said It. Have a great day.